Here we are on a perfect sunny day for a change. Last time we saw Matt Beers, who is now 4 times SA champ and many seconds as well, both on the marathon twice, gravel now twice this last weekend, and he's just got back from Glasgow where he got engaged to Kaylee. Congrats, bro.
Hi.
So there's a lot of congrats. There's a lot of SA champs jerseys,
Yeah.
and I'm sure you're a tired but a happy guy.
Yeah, it's been a crazy couple of weeks for sure. Flying straight back from, world marathon champs straight into gravel champs, getting engaged, and yeah, it's cool. Life is short, so you may as well just go full gas.
Full gas, which is your style.
Yeah.
So, I mean, people don't really think of you when you lost to Ryan Gibbons in the SA Time Trial Champs. You've ridden for UAE on the road. You're only 29 years old. You've won everything. I mean, you are a freak of nature. Everybody knows when they're on the start line, if they don't stay with you somehow technically or tactically, they're going to get murdered. It's just too much power. So every South African loves your story. It's raw, biltong, brute force power, but also an understated guy. You've got great backing from Toyota and Specialized. You're a pro who lives the dream, travels the world. You obviously must be tired now, but you're about to turn 30 and you're going into the next phase of your life. Tell us what's next for Matt Beers. What's on the game plan?
Yeah, so it's been life go by pretty quick. Like you look back and you're like, Jesus, it's already been 5 years since that last race, and which is quite crazy now. But yeah, trying to keep up with it and remember all the, it's not easy to get these results, and you need to kind of sometimes reflect a little bit. And now my next stage of racing is kind of transitioning into the gravel scene. It's growing massively, racing in the USA a lot now. Going back in September now to race the final 3 Lifetime Grand Prix races, and that's my focus. Taking a bit of time off the bike this last week just to reset for basically the final quarter of the year. Yeah.
And I mean, it's pretty clear looking at your career and the type of style of riding you do that gravel really suits you. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's power, tactics, experience, ability to ride full gas for a long time. I mean, it seems ideal for you. What would success look like? I mean, where are you lying right now going into these last 2 races, and what would be an amazing result?
I mean, gravel, I definitely saw that it's something that would suit me. I like the road, I enjoyed the road. It's just a little bit too tactical for me, too much waiting around. I don't have the patience while racing. I think, as most people see, I go full gas, and the road's a little bit too drafting, tactical. And then I love the mountain bike, but I've obviously achieved a lot on the mountain bike, and you kind of need this just a different motivation. And that's where the gravel came in really well. That you can use your power from the mountain bike, but then your tactical knowledge from the road, and
some skills from...
Yeah, and the skills obviously is massive. Currently I think I'm 5th in the Lifetime Grand Prix, 5th or 6th. I've only done 2 races. There's 7 and you drop 2, so you only need to do 5. Okay. And I'm doing the minimum just purely because of the travel.
So top 5 would be great, but top 3 is potential?
Yeah, top 3 is definitely what I'm aiming for. And Keegan Svensson, who's my good friend, he's just walking away with me. He's a absolute beast.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll try and get as close to him as possible. But yeah, it's a cool challenge. I think we have amazing riding out here, gravel, mountain bike, so why not? Yeah,
I mean, think how much farm road we've got. Our roads are pretty dangerous. It does seem like the obvious answer to being a South African and living the dream out on a bicycle. And I mean, you come from a brand that does road bikes, time trial bikes, mountain bikes, gravel bikes, pretty much everything in between. So, I mean, most of us would love a man cave with as many bikes as you've got.
Yeah.
But it almost feels like gravel's kind of the sweet spot. You can use it on the road lekker, if a taxi comes, you can hit the pavement.
Yeah.
What do you think of the technology in gravel bikes right now? I mean, there's some pretty cool gravel bikes around there.
Yeah, I mean, I think it is the bike of choice here. I personally, I don't even really ride my road bike anymore. have another wheel set that I put on if I want to race, you know, Kalani or something, and then just bomb it on the gravel bike and away you go. Or yeah, it just opens up, like I can ride here along Chappies and then I can decide to go into Silver Mine, or just opens up the exploration aspect of it. And yeah, specialized.
It's the beauty of mountain biking, but
yeah, you just do it a bit faster.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're specialized. I'm spoiled for choice. We have two types of gravel bike, like a, you know, really adventure, like full suspension gravel bike, which is a STR, and then I have the Crux, which is a little more lightweight. And yeah, I mean, I can choose each weapon for whichever course it suits, and so yeah, pretty.
And they just brought out a new road bike just at the World Champs.
Yeah, so it's good to be with a brand where you spoil for choice.
Yeah, and I mean, Toyota also give you what you need. I mean, you've obviously spent a lot of time off-road in the mountains at farms, etc. You arrived here in like a 4x4.
Yeah.
I mean, that you must have seen everywhere. Where have you been that you think in South Africa, maybe in the Western Cape? I don't know how much traveling you've done. You've just been up to Carkloof area. Are there a lot of unexplored or unridden areas that people kind of have yet to be opened up to?
Yeah, obviously Toyota back the team that I'm on. Financially, they give us the means to race in the US and everywhere, and yeah, without them we wouldn't be able to. So they play an absolutely huge part. And
yeah, we wouldn't have a team on the world stage.
Exactly, and they give us amazing vehicles. You know, Hiluxes. They're not cheap cars, and or buckies, and yeah, extremely privileged and grateful for them. And yeah, it's allowed me to explore the world and, you know, see all these different places, and there's a lot.
Are you thinking about another 10 years of this? What do you see as a realistic future? Obviously, I mean, you're probably going to get sink more into gravel. Will you still be able to do marathon and some cross country and some TT and stuff, or are you going to need to become a little bit more of a specialist?
I'll definitely focus on the gravel and the marathon, like I am now. Yeah, I mean, Nino, obviously he's special. I don't know how old he is, 36 or something like
37.
that. 37? Yeah, so, I mean, he's a abnormal human, a great one. And, but yeah, I think my goal is to race till 2028, which is Marathon World Champs here in Cape Town.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Which was announced when we were in Glasgow.
Yeah.
And yeah, after my mediocre result in Glasgow, I didn't think I would make it to that 28. But no, that would be cool if I can make it till then. I don't know how old I'd be. I think 35.
Yeah, it's not that old.
So it's on the cusp, but yeah, that would be a cool to do that and then call it.
And you've won 2 epics, another epic or 2? You like epic?
Yeah.
I mean, that suits you as well, eh?
For sure, epic is what, yeah, it's what we need to win. I think as South African as well, I think we got to keep it here at home. It's our race. We can't let Europeans and other people take it over. So I think we have a really healthy, you know, bunch of riders at the moment and coming up that hopefully we can keep it.
Speaking of which, your little Nokia, your little partner's being groomed. Would he potentially ride epic with you next year, or is it too soon?
I mean, potentially he could. I don't know if I'd want him to have that much pressure.
So early.
I think it is a bit. He's had partners at Epic that haven't been ideal for him. I would like him to race Epic, you know, real full gas with someone stronger than him first.
As a backup team for you guys, maybe.
Yeah, proper.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think, but yeah, he's definitely going to be there.